Okay, well, let's talk about some stocks. And I'm told that you think of them as winners irrespective of whether it's Biden or Trump. But maybe, do you want to clarify that before we get into some of the names?
No, I actually like that because I get asked quite often, give me the Trump portfolio or the Biden portfolio. And what we really want to do is focus on, irrespective of who wins, what are the good companies that are going to do well in the economic environment that we foresee. So, this is really the better way to be investing right now. So I'm excited about talking to you about the companies, but the key issue that we really want to see people focusing on is sales growth. Hopefully we transition from the pandemic stocks to the economic recovery stocks, and we think those are going to be driven by sales growth.
Okay, let's rock through this list. Let's start with Nike. That's your #1 stock on the list.
Exactly. Nike has gone, it's been a tremendous performer this year. So it certainly has rebounded very, very nicely. But what Nike has done is they've moved to an online presence themselves. They've done a phenomenal job in the direct to consumer market. We see that continuing and really helping accelerate them to a whole new phase in their sales growth.
Okay, #2 on your list, Dollar General. Give me the rationale for that.
Yeah, Dollar General's been a very good stock for us, but we see that continuing to do well. Again, we've seen a tremendous recovery so far. We've regained half the jobs we lost, but we still have 11 million people unemployed. So we see Dollar General's growth. It's a real value-oriented retailer. We see that continuing. We're looking for revenues up about 18% next year for Dollar General.
Thermo Fisher Scientific is the next stock on your list.
Yeah, Thermo is one that we have. Yeah, we've liked that one for a long time. They are, if you want to consider them, the arms supplier to the biotech industry. And life sciences, has certainly come to the fore because of what we've seen with COVID. But that's just a booming industry, and Thermo is right in the middle of that. You don't need to pick the right drug. If biotech research is being done, Thermo is benefiting from that.
And you don't think that stock's already gone on a run? I mean, all the stocks on your list so far have actually done quite nicely over the past couple of months.
We own all of them, but we just see them primed really well to do well in the economic recovery, the environment that we see going forward. Absolutely.
Okay, and then finally, let's throw Progressive Insurance on that list.
Yeah, Progressive tells you a little bit about our thought process here. We own financial stocks, but we own more of the insurance and financial services. We've actually stayed away from the regional banks. They definitely need to see higher interest rates. Now, we're seeing rates move up this morning, so perhaps banks will do well. But we've really focused on financial services. Progressive, we're looking for revenues to be up about 11% next year. It's just a well-managed company. They've got one of the best combined ratios in the insurance industry. So it's well managed, and we like financial services.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.